Hi, everybody. This is Ian Lamont. I'm the founder of i30 Media Corporation and the author of the Lee Media book, blog, and video channel available from leemedia.org, which you're looking at right now. Today, I'm going to be talking about Amazon advertising and why you should use custom bids and how you should set up custom bids. And before I get started on that, and we're going to be looking at the Amazon advertising console, this is where we are right now, just to let you know that this may look a little bit different depending on the product you're selling, the type of account you have on Amazon, and also when you're watching this video, because Amazon does update the interfaces from time to time. And it's also up to you to evaluate the risk of losing money, because that can definitely happen on Amazon. But hopefully what I'm going to show you is going to help you save some money, because the way that Amazon sets up Amazon advertising, they really want you to spend as much money as possible on bids. And vendors that are not so aware of how this system works may get tricked into spending more than they need to spend. So here we are on Amazon advertising. I'm creating a sponsored product ad for this particular product. And actually, let's look at the detail page so you get an idea of what we're talking about. This is a product my company publishes. i30 Media is the name of my company. You can see it's doing pretty well, but I want to just give it a little bit more visibility by creating a sponsored product ad using some select keywords that I want to employ for this particular product. So a couple things about this. First of all, before I create any advertising campaign, I actually make sure that I have a spreadsheet with all the terms that I might want to use with that. So here is my list of keywords. Let me just blow this up so people can see what I'm talking about. So you can see I've created a keyword with stuff like Microsoft Excel, various variations of Excel. Some of them are actually recent, some of them are less so. Sometimes I may want to make sure that these are updated, like Office 2018. No one searches for that, but they may search for Office 2021. Office 2019 is actually the official name of the product that Microsoft released a few years ago. So you may want to go through and update these a little bit and make sure that your list is ready to go before you actually create the campaign. So anyways, let's say that I've done that. I have my big list of keywords that I'm going to use in my campaign, and I want to make sure I'm creating a custom bid. So when you come down to targeting, this is assuming you've selected the ability to manually target certain keyword searches on Amazon. You'll come to this particular view, and what it will do is it will show you suggested keywords. So these are the keywords that it thinks will perform well based on the product that I've selected. This is, of course, this list is automatically generated, and also it has a suggested bid. Okay, so the suggested bid, you can see them here, and you can see they're expensive. So for instance, Excel 2019, they're suggesting that I bid $2.90 on each click for this particular product. By the way, this product is not an expensive product. The price is $7.99. So you can imagine what's going to happen if I bid $2.90. First of all, I'll start to get thousands of people coming to this particular page and to check it out, and they may add to cart. They may buy it. But the problem is, even if I have a conversion rate of, let's say, 10%, which is really good, if I'm paying $2.90 per click, and I get, let's say it's maxed out, and 10 people click on that, so I'm paying $29 for that, but only one person is buying it, 10%. I'm not going to make enough. I'm not going to make enough money after you consider the fact that Amazon takes a cut of this. There's production costs and whatnot. So this will totally kill my margin. So this is why I don't like suggested bids. I think they're totally wrong for most types of people that are creating products to sell on Amazon. So of course, for Microsoft itself won't have any problem having that. Bidding $2.90 on to get an advertisement. But for a small seller like me selling an accessory, basically, this is just out of the question. So I don't like using suggested bids. So what I usually do is, first of all, I click, and also the other problem with this suggested list is that some of these keywords are totally inappropriate for what I'm doing. Let me find a good example here. Of course, nothing's showing up. Actually, these are actually pretty good keywords. Actually, these are really good keywords, I have to say. Just the bids are not good. Or maybe here's one that I don't want to get. Excel laminated shortcut card. The problem with this is this product isn't laminated, and I'm not really sure I want to get people who think it's laminated, and then they'll leave me a bad review for it. So this is something I wouldn't want to get there. So what I usually do is I just upload my own list. So I've already prepared it in Excel. So what I'm going to do is just copy everything. I'm using keyboard shortcuts to do that. And then I'm going to go to Enter List, and then I'm going to paste it in. Now, a couple things. First of all, it's showing the it's going to give you the suggested bid. And actually, let's see what it is. It's just going to, I think it's going to fill in those bids that I just, yeah. So it's choosing a bid, 75 cents. So that's actually not a good level for me. I don't want to do that. All these bids are way too high. So I'm going to remove that. And let's try that again. I'm going to paste them in. Instead of using suggested bid, I'm going to use custom bid. And then I'm going to also further select it by broad, phrase, and exact. I'm going to do different levels for different match types. So broad means that, let's say broad for PowerPoint for Dummies 2017. That means if someone just searched for 2017, my ad might show up. So it's obviously not as, the quality is not as good. So I'm going to give that a lower value. So let's just say I'll give that 11 cents for broad. Okay, and then I'll add the keywords. Then I'll do the next one, phrase, custom bid. I'm going to raise it a little bit. So phrase is a bit stronger. So let's for the same thing again. So let's say that someone searches PowerPoint for Dummies. That may be triggered by the phrase. So that's a bit more valuable for me. So I'll select 22 cents. And then finally, I'm going to paste them in again. PowerPoint for Dummies 2017 exact. So let's say that's very valuable to me. So I'll bid 44 cents for that, and I'll hit add keywords. Okay, and you can see it's all filling up over here, and the numbers don't match. Like accountant, for instance, for exact, the suggested bid is 69 cents. Okay, but I've only bid 44 cents. That's not as much as they're suggesting, but I think actually it'll work out fine for me because I don't think that I'm not looking for the most expensive traffic. I'm looking for the traffic that is actually going to convert at the best levels and will not break the bank in terms of the budget and the bids that I'm using. So once I'm all done with that, I could add the custom text, and then I'd click Launch Campaign, and we'd be good to go. So anyways, that's how to set custom bids and how to enter custom keyword lists. Again, I recommend using an Excel spreadsheet to maintain a list of words that you can use. This will save you a lot of time later on. My name is Ian Lamont. You've been watching my YouTube video, or maybe been watching this on leanmedia.org because I do post some of the videos straight on there. If you want to see more of my videos, go to leanmedia.org, click on video, and then you'll be brought to this page, and you can click on the YouTube channel, or you can go to the blog where I've also embedded some videos. And by the way, if you're watching this video on YouTube and you like what you saw, if you could take a moment to like it and follow me on YouTube, I'd be very grateful. And you can see more of my videos about Amazon, Shopify, WordPress, selling stuff in general, Lean Media, again, at leanmedia.org. Thank you so much for watching.